Indeed, for every setback, there is a comeback. And you may have felt as if all the way through you have been experiencing setback after setback after setback, and your finances are absolutely no different. Welcome to week 4 of our money, marriage, and mindset series. We are on our 4th and final week, and we're super excited because this week is when we'll be hosting our masterclass. Yes, our money, marriage, and mindset masterclass. And so we're super excited. If you have not yet signed up, then I really encouraging you to do so, because we're going to be deep diving further into this whole matter. I am Nicole Kenwood Brown, and I am your wife coach who offers support to women who are going through difficult relationships to ensure that everything that God has promised them that they will walk into, they will, through ensuring that they give attention to themselves, they walk wholly in purpose, and are able to support those that they are attached to. So here it is that we are on week 4, and this is our comeback week. So for if you've missed the last 3 weeks, then you can go to our YouTube channel and ensure that you see it there. All right, the link will be attached. Now, this is the time that we are going to be looking at strategies that you can use to ensure that you rebuild your finances. Now, the problem continues for many persons. They're thinking that I'm still in the space, I'm not able to do anything differently, I'm not able to move away, and that's fine. That's why we're here, because we offer support to people who are either choosing not to move away from the space or not able to for one reason or another, money being one of those major setbacks. Now, you're there and you're continuing in the space, whether out of choice or obligation, and you're wanting to ensure that you have a comeback plan. We have looked at over the past few weeks how financial abuse can allow your spouse to dominate the finances of the household, and so you are not able to make the relevant financial arrangements that will ensure that you are secure in this regard. Now, some of the things that you can ensure that you do is start. Number 1, start by making a plan. What is it that you would want to be doing going forward? What kind of woman do you want to be showing up as? How are you going to ensure that you show up as this woman? A woman who is financially secure, a woman who is ensuring that she's walking in the purpose of God for her life, and she's able to take care of the things that she needs to take care of. Just in case your husband is not your backup plan, what will you do? So you begin to make a plan. You begin to outline the type of life that you would prefer and how this woman looks, what her finances would look like. And so once the plan has been established, that's number 1. Number 2, you have to start where you are. You cannot start with what you don't have. And so whatever it is that you have currently, there was a point in time when Moses was, really there just mourning his situation as the children of Israel came out of Egypt. And the Lord asked him, what is it that you have in your hand? I'm asking you the same question today. What is it that you have in your hand? What is it that you can use? Now, after you've ensure that your plan is in place, you've identified what you have, then you are now going to be employing what the skills, the talents, the resources that are available to you. You have to ensure that these are the things that you begin to tap into. Are you able to sew? Are you able to do children's hairs? Are you able to babysit? Do you like having small children in your space? Do you have enough space where you could? Now, so for some persons have 9-to-5s, and then you're looking for a side hustle. These are some of the things that you can consider. If you don't have a 9-to-5, then these are also things that you can start with, but start with what you have. Once you've started there, then you need to recognize now, balance the scale. How much do I need to sustain myself going forward. Once you have done that, then you begin to ensure that you set the goals that are necessary to ensure that you are able to accomplish this. If what you are currently doing is not sufficient, then it therefore means that you have to go back to the drawing board and tap into what you have and see what other resources you are able to use. But it doesn't mean that for you to be financially able or stable, you have to leave the relationship that you're currently in. I've seen situations where women have left their homes, gone on to take on the affairs of taking care of the children and ensuring that everything is done, and they are incapable of doing so, and then having to go back to their spouses. Right now, when you go back, the situation only gets worse, because if the person was not intentional about ensuring that they made the necessary adjustments to make the relationship work, when you come back, then they might be further abused and it is intensified. So you want to ensure that before you decide to walk away from the relationship, granting that's what you want, or that's what God is saying to you, then you have to ensure that when time comes for you to walk, then you don't have to go leaning on other persons that you may end up back in the same situation, but that you have enough to sustain you going forward. Now, these are some of the things that we will be looking into. We'll be looking at the ways in which you have to show up differently. Remember, it's money, marriage, and mindset. And so as we go into this Thursday's masterclass, yes, that's this Thursday the 14th at 7 o'clock online. So it's accessible to all. As we go into this week's deep diving teaching on this matter, we'll be looking at the kind of mindset shift that is necessary for you to go into the next phase of your life, how to better handle, to show up as the wife that will command certain financial breakthroughs, and then how to ensure that you manage the resources that are given to you. Again, I'm Nicole Kenwood Brown. I'm your labor-free wife coach, and I walk alongside women like you who are looking to ensure that you fulfill God's purpose for your life despite your marital struggles. Until then, take care. You are a wife, not just a married woman. Keep remembering that. Bye-bye.